That's what the authorities are for, they say. Huh. Try finding one.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready. I do. He was never a plain like he was.
Revelio. Revelio.
If I could have a moment of your time...
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. She's only the single greatest depulse...
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard.
It's a travesty she's not... I often read about great witches in my limited... whilst reading... but in typical clever Herod...
And you're a 3rd year.
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, would you get Herodiana's...
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it. She once banished a meddlesome dark... That one may have been exaggerated.
What ended up happening to Herodiana?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Then one day, she just disappeared.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the defense... There, you'll find a series of
Very well.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio. Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Revelio. Nothing to identify, for now at least. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Revelio.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. No, you don't. Everything's all right now. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. 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 Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Revelio. Going to hurt you. Revelio. Levioso. After you. Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Revelio. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. There. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It's It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Revelio.
Wonderful.
Revelio. Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. 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 Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Revelio.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside. Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brothers. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bout. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year...
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian. They both mean well. Sebastian cannot take away...
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. I miss my sister. And come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. Revelio. I wanted to be a part of it. Only good business. My book.
Glacier!
Afraid to fight!
Arresto momentum.
Let's go!
Glacier!
No!
Arresto momentum.
Not quiet enough.
Glacier! Potato! Stupefy! Arresto momentum. Glacier!
Our president dying, are we?
Arresto momentum. Potato! Glacier!
You've made your last mistake. You're really not very good at this, are you? Let's get it.
Arresto
Number wise coming back this way.
Glacier! Confringo! Potato! Arresto momentum.
Stop! I won't rest. Such arrogance.
Potato! Arresto momentum. Glacier!
Much too slow. Losing your stride.
Glacier! Arresto momentum.
Huh?
Arresto momentum. Repulsor.
I can...
Revelio.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying. Suddenly, and they didn't even give her.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of... If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason. You for answers about what happened to Anne. Revelio!
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Revelio. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Maybe I'll have my own operation.
Capulso. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone.
I'm listening.
I think it...
But you said you didn't really understand.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft.
We can. But perhaps...
Understood. Well then. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
True. Perhaps this...
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I'll be in touch.
Revelio.
Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio.
Answer me this! For a conversation I never had, and a practice I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
It was an accident!
I say.
Revelio. Revelio.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just...
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope. I have some...
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah.
It is increasingly rare to find a student. But if you truly... We ourselves...
Am I right in thinking you are
Of the many other... Do not
You mentioned a...
Long ago, devoted for centuries. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to...
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope.
I would not offer...
Yeah?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on? And it seems...
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the gobs. Let us get moving while the stars are...
No need to convince me. Let's get...
Brilliant. You won't regret it.
Revelio.
Table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow star. It's not that creepy out here at night.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then. Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Revelio.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tight as I...
Confringo. Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and...
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It's all in the throat. And...
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Levioso! Accio!
Revelio.
Levioso!
Revelio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low.
Lassie, what's going on?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I noticed him reading it, and after you told me that that letter is the...
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to us?
You seem to be very determined in stopping.
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not.
I'll help you find the letter.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must act. I do not see it.
Revelio.
This charm is stronger than I had thought. They do not want anyone getting in.
Revelio. I wonder what that does. Repulsor. That did it. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio.
Well done. I will be right back.
Revelio.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Accio! Revelio! Levioso! Repulso! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Not the safest place to sneak into. Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Revelio.
Before I find her.
Potato! Stupid!
You'll be... You dare
Stupid prick!
Glacius!
I haven't even had
Arrest
my
on the
turn yet. Tiger!
Confringo!
What have you done?
A stupid one!
I don't like this!
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Nasty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Arresto Momentum. Glacius.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Real quick, Confringo!
Stupid.
You insolent crap!
Arresto Momentum. Glacius.
How?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to... Barbarians. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. I-Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, High Wing!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Highwing!
Being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Faster, Highwing!
Moment. Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Highwing!
Regarding the goblin you mentioned, why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Revelio. Revelio. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known. He normally sends me owls every... In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical... What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved. Should I be worried?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle...
You're much more understanding than Professor... She's convinced he can handle...
Has your uncle traded...
Yes, for ages. Even... He does it for me. He's sacrificed so much for...
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died. He knows I get angry.
I'll try and look into...
Thank you. In fact, in his last act, I do hope you're...
Revelio.
Tried a new reversal hex with a small couple.
It's a relief to finally have a...
Revelio. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned... Maybe near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there, and did not recognize, nor trust, anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight, so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck. No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious Mook. I tried to
I'm sorry.
Garnath. Oh.
I'll keep an eye out.
How come? If you do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnath's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers. Revelio.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Revelio.
I could use
If it thinks it's got half a dog.
One less human to worry about.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
What an unfortunate
Revelio.
disappointment! Wizards are running scared, as they should be. You will regret coming here.
Revelio.
Could do with a... Wait a moment. Someone there? This is where you will fail.
Glacius. Protego. Stupid. Arresto momentum.
Sure you're not.
Glacius.
Get accustomed to that.
Protego.
Why can't I hit you? Over here. Let's get this. One less human to worry about.
Glacius.
Your art isn't in this at all.
Stupid.
Arrogant child.
Stupid.
I will.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
No!
Glacius.
I will make you.
Confringo.
I won't.
Protego. Stupid. Revelio. One camp down, one more to go. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio. Alohomora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Revelio.
Sold some baby Nicholas the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always...
Oh, no, you don't. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help.
I find the rarest beast in
Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Is Merlin Revelio.
What will I do without her?
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was...
Oh, mercy. I cannot...
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. As I said before, you have restored... You've restored
Revelio.
at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence.
Revelio.
Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all right?
My husband?
Oh, I'm
Theophilus Hart!
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. I hope he wasn't here when Hart...
Do you know which way Archie...
He never wanders. I'm afraid to leave.
Is there anything...
He's Victor Rookwood's.
What reason?
My husband had been looking into... I begged him.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. we will bring... When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie.
Revelio.
That Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight. Protego!
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Protego! Stupefy!
Defendo!
Confringo! Arresto momentum. Stupefy! Arresto momentum. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals.
Revelio.
Beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with like it was only yesterday.
Revelio.
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed.
There can be no mistakes.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Expulso.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Expulso.
Potato! Don't stoop too much, Glaciers!
Incendio! Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts!
Expulso!
Arresto momentum!
Well inside the tent. Harlow will know what to do with him.
Arresto momentum. Depulso! Arresto momentum. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release this
Revelio.
thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Depulso.
No one takes one of mine! Pathetic!
Levioso.
You disappoint me! So close! I think not.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
You made a mistake coming here.
Levioso.
I'm not
Glaciers. Potato.
You can't hold out
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Stupid. So clever. Glacier. Stupid. Levioso. Glaciers. Stupid one. Stupid one.
You'll pay for that!
Glaciers.
You're going to regret that.
Stupid one. Revelio. Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie.
Thank you.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. The last...
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further.
I'm sorry again.
Thank you. I can never...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle.
Revelio.
My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
At least the boy is safe. Can you imagine if Joanna had lost the both of them?
Revelio.
it's a lovely place to visit.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if...
Oh, dear. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping.
You sent crates of cab...
I did indeed. You see, I wonder if...
Could you not grow...
I suppose I... Besides...
Very well, sir.
Oh.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything...
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... It's not every day a girl has to put down her own throat.
What do you mean?
With Ranrock's, I apologize, but everyone wants...
I'm inclined to agree with them. Trolls up.
I know. But, I'll be honest.
What exactly?
I was hoping to train, frankly, as...
Who's Barnabas the Buck?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hog. He allegedly...
I'm not
Oh, no. In fact, you...
Revelio. A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. Revelio. Revelio. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Not so tricky. Revelio.